David by Michelangelo. Michelangelo's David is a masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture. Standing at 17 feet tall, this marble giant captures the biblical hero David moments before his battle with Goliath. What makes David special is how Michelangelo portrayed him not as a triumphant warrior, but as a tense, alert young man preparing for a challenge. The sculpture is known for its incredible detail and lifelike quality. From the veins in David's arms to the furrowed brow showing his concentration, every inch is crafted with care. Michelangelo's skill in anatomy shines through, making the stone appear almost flesh-like. David represents more than just a biblical figure. He became a symbol of Florence's independence and strength against powerful rival states. The sculpture embodies the Renaissance ideal of human potential and beauty, inspiring viewers for over 500 years with its grace and power. The Thinker by Auguste Rodin. Auguste Rodin's The Thinker is one of the most recognizable sculptures in the world. It shows a nude male figure sitting on a rock, his chin resting on his hand in deep thought. Originally part of a larger work called The Gates of Hell, The Thinker took on a life of its own. What makes The Thinker so compelling is its universality. The figure isn't just thinking, he's wrestling with a profound idea. His muscular body is tense, suggesting that thinking is as much a physical act as a mental one. This combination of physical strength and intellectual depth captures the complexity of human nature. The Thinker has become a symbol of philosophy and contemplation. It invites viewers to pause and reflect on their own thoughts. Rodin's skill in conveying emotion through body language is evident in every curve and angle of the bronze figure, making it a timeless representation of human introspection.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more topics you love.
Venus de Milo. The Venus de Milo is an ancient Greek statue discovered on the island of Milos in 1820. Believed to depict Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, this marble sculpture has become an icon of ancient art, despite its missing arms. What makes Venus de Milo remarkable is its blend of realism and idealism. The sculptor captured the female form with incredible skill, creating curves and contours that seem almost alive. Yet, the figure also embodies the Greek ideal of divine beauty, transcending mere human representation. The mystery of the missing arms adds to the statue's allure. Art historians have debated for centuries about the original pose and what the arms might have held. This enigma, combined with the sculpture's graceful beauty, has made Venus de Milo an enduring symbol of classical art and feminine beauty. Statue of Liberty by Frederick Auguste Bartholdi. The Statue of Liberty, standing tall in New York Harbor, is more than just a sculpture, it's a universal symbol of freedom and democracy. Created by French sculptor Frederick Auguste Bartholdi, Lady Liberty was a gift from France to the United States, celebrating their alliance and shared ideals. The statue's design is rich with symbolism. The tablet she holds represents the law, while the torch symbolizes enlightenment. Her crown has 7 spikes, representing the 7 seas and 7 continents. Even her pose, stepping forward with broken chains at her feet, signifies progress and the breaking free from oppression. What makes the Statue of Liberty truly special is its role as a beacon of hope. for generations of immigrants, seeing Lady Liberty as they entered New York Harbor signaled the promise of a new life and new opportunities. It continues to inspire people worldwide as a powerful reminder of the ideals of liberty and equality. Christ the Redeemer by Paul Landowski. Christ the Redeemer, towering over Rio de Janeiro, is one of the most iconic statues in the world. Designed by Polish-French sculptor Paul Landowski and built by Brazilian engineer Rita da Silva Costa, this Art Deco masterpiece stands 98 feet tall atop Corcovado Mountain. The statue's open arms span 92 feet, creating a cross shape that's visible for miles. This pose represents both Christ's crucifixion and his open embrace of all humanity. The face, with its serene expression, was created by Romanian sculptor Gheorghe Leonida, adding a touch of gentleness to the monumental figure. What makes Christ the Redeemer extraordinary is its location and scale. Visible from much of Rio, it serves as a constant presence in the city's life. It's not just a religious symbol, but a cultural landmark that represents Brazil to the world. The statue's ability to withstand harsh weather at its exposed location is a testament to the engineering skill behind its construction. The Great Sphinx of Giza. The Great Sphinx of Giza is one of the most mysterious and awe-inspiring sculptures in human history. Carved from a single piece of limestone, this massive statue has the head of a human and the body of a lion. It's believed to have been built around 2500 BCE, making it over 4,500 years old. The Sphinx's scale is mind-boggling, 240 feet long and 66 feet high. Its face is thought to represent the pharaoh Khafre, blending human and animal forms in a way that was deeply meaningful in ancient Egyptian culture. The lion body symbolized strength and power, while the human head represented wisdom. What makes the Sphinx truly remarkable is the questions it continues to raise. How was it built with ancient tools? What was its original purpose? The statue has weathered millennia of sand, wind, and human activity, yet still maintains its enigmatic presence. It stands as a testament to the incredible achievements of ancient civilizations and continues to inspire wonder in all who see it. Pietà by Michelangelo. Michelangelo's Pietà is a masterpiece of Renaissance sculpture that captures a moment of profound sorrow and tenderness. Carved from a single block of marble, it depicts the Virgin Mary cradling the body of Jesus after the crucifixion. What makes this sculpture extraordinary is its emotional power and technical brilliance. The Pietà stands out for its naturalism and the way it conveys deep human emotion. Mary's face, though youthful, carries an expression of quiet grief that touches viewers across centuries. The way Jesus' body drapes across Mary's lap showcases Michelangelo's unparalleled skill in rendering the human form in stone. Perhaps most remarkable is how Michelangelo transformed cold, hard marble into something that appears soft and alive. The folds of Mary's robes, the slack muscles of Jesus' lifeless body, all seem to defy the material they're made from. This sculpture not only represents a religious scene, but also speaks to the universal human experience of loss and compassion. Terracotta Army. The Terracotta Army is not just a single sculpture, but an entire army of life-sized clay soldiers, each with unique facial features. Discovered in 1974 near Xi'an, China, this vast collection was created to guard Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife. The scale and detail of this archaeological wonder are truly astounding. What makes the Terracotta Army remarkable is the individuality of each figure. No two soldiers are exactly alike, with variations in facial features, hairstyles, and even the soles of their shoes. This attention to detail provides invaluable insights into ancient Chinese military practices and artistic techniques. The army's creation represents an enormous feat of organization and craftsmanship. Thousands of artisans worked for years to produce an estimated 8,000 soldiers, along with horses, chariots, and weapons. The Terracotta Army stands as a testament to the power and ambition of China's first emperor and the incredible skills of ancient Chinese artisans. The Little Mermaid by Edvard Eriksen. The Little Mermaid, sitting quietly on a rock in Copenhagen's harbour, may seem modest compared to other famous sculptures, but its charm and symbolism have made it an iconic landmark. Created by Edvard Eriksen in 1913, this bronze statue was inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tale of the same name. But what makes The Little Mermaid special is how it captures a moment of wistful longing. The mermaid, having given up her voice for human legs, gazes towards the shore, embodying the bittersweet nature of sacrifice for love. Her pose, with her tail curled beside her, beautifully merges human and fish forms. Despite its relatively small size, The Little Mermaid has become a powerful symbol of Copenhagen and Denmark as a whole. It represents the nation's connection to the sea and its rich storytelling tradition. The statue's vulnerability, it has been vandalized several times, only seems to have increased public affection for this poignant figure. Manneken Pis. Manneken Pis, a small bronze fountain sculpture in Brussels, depicts a naked little boy urinating into the fountain's basin. Despite its modest size, just 61 cm tall, this quirky statue has become one of Belgium's most famous landmarks. Created in the early 17th century, it embodies the irreverent humor of Brussels. What makes Manneken Pis unique is its playful nature and the traditions that have grown around it. The statue is often dressed in costume, with hundreds of outfits that reflect various professions, nationalities, and occasions. This practice turns a simple fountain into an ever-changing reflection of current events and cultural celebrations. Beyond its humor, Manneken Pis represents the resilient spirit of Brussels. The statue has been stolen several times throughout history, but always returned or replaced. It's become a symbol of the city's ability to face adversity with a smile. This little peeing boy reminds us that sometimes the most enduring art is that which makes us laugh. Winged Victory of Samothrace. The Winged Victory of Samothrace, also known as the Nike of Samothrace, is a breathtaking marble sculpture of the Greek goddess Nike. Created around 200190 BCE and discovered on the island of Samothrace in 1863, it now stands majestically in the Louvre Museum in Paris. What makes this sculpture extraordinary is its sense of movement and drama. Despite missing its head and arms, the victory conveys an incredible feeling of motion. The goddess seems to have just alighted on the prow of a ship, her wings still spread, her drapery whipped back by the wind. This dynamic pose captures a moment of triumph frozen in time. The sculptor's skill is evident in every detail, from the intricate folds of the goddess's chiton to the powerful wings emerging from her back. Even without her face, the victory manages to convey a sense of divine presence and power. This ancient masterpiece continues to inspire awe, embodying the timeless human desire for victory and transcendence. Moai statues of Easter Island. The Moai statues of Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, are among the most mysterious and captivating sculptures in the world. These massive stone figures, averaging 13 feet tall and weighing 14 tons, were carved by the Rapa Nui people between 1250 and 1500 CE. Nearly 1,000 of these enigmatic statues dot the island's landscape. What makes the Moai truly remarkable is the mystery surrounding their creation and purpose. How did a small island population manage to carve, transport, and erect these enormous statues using primitive tools? The logistics alone are mind-boggling. It's believed they represent ancestral figures, but their exact significance remains a subject of debate. The Moai are not just sculptures, but a testament to human ingenuity and determination. They represent a complex society capable of organizing large-scale projects and developing sophisticated artistic techniques. Today, they stand as silent sentinels, their impassive faces turned mostly inland, guarding the secrets of a lost civilization and captivating the imagination of the world. The Ecstasy of St. Teresa by Gian Lorenzo Bernini. Bernini's The Ecstasy of St. Teresa is a masterpiece of Baroque sculpture that pushes the boundaries of what stone can express. Created in the 17th century, this marble sculpture depicts the mystical experience of Saint Teresa of Avila, where an angel pierces her heart with a golden arrow of divine love. What makes this sculpture extraordinary is its ability to convey intense spiritual and physical ecstasy. Teresa's face and flowing robes seem to ripple with emotion, while the angel's gesture is both tender and powerful. Bernini used the interplay of light and shadow to heighten the drama, making the white marble appear to pulse with life. The sculpture is a prime example of Bernini's theatrical style. It's not just a static representation, but a frozen moment in a divine drama. The way Bernini captured the folds of fabric, the subtle facial expressions, and the overall composition creates a sense of movement and emotion that draws the viewer into Teresa's transcendent experience. This work continues to inspire awe and debate about the nature of religious ecstasy and artistic representation. The Burghers of Calais by Auguste Rodin. The Burghers of Calais, created by Auguste Rodin in the late 19th century, is a powerful bronze sculpture that tells a story of sacrifice and heroism. It depicts 6 citizens of Calais who, during the 100 Years' War, volunteered to surrender themselves to the English king to save their besieged city. What sets this sculpture apart is Rodin's revolutionary approach to public monuments. Instead of idealizing his subjects, he portrayed them in a moment of anguish and despair. Each figure is individualized, showing different responses to their impending fate, from resignation to defiance. The rough texture of the bronze adds to the emotional intensity of the piece. Rodin insisted that the sculpture be placed at ground level rather than on a high pedestal, allowing viewers to walk among the figures and connect with their humanity. This decision was radical for its time and changed how public sculpture was conceived. The Burghers of Calais stands as a testament to human courage in the face of adversity and to Rodin's ability to capture complex emotions in bronze.